to what could be a 10-hour drive. I don't know, in Europe it might take you 20 hours because the roads are winding, but it might take you 5 hours because there's no speed limits, right? Like, that's crazy. 960 kilometers, like, let me show you, okay? 960 kilometers over here doesn't get you jack. It might get you from Vancouver to Sacramento. That's not, I'm not even San Francisco, and certainly not Los Angeles or San Diego, in my opinion. And it's all desert. Wrong. None of it is desert. But in fact, it's actually beautiful. If you ever get a chance, I'd recommend taking the Pacific Highway. I mean, it's hard to do when you've got like a job because it's a long fucking drive, but it is gorgeous. It's actually a rainforest. That's 1,400 kilometers. Son of a gun. It can take you from Vancouver to, I don't know, even more northern California. I can't name a city that's that north. Texas is bigger than many countries. We have to do this every time. I'm sorry to the Texans. Texans are literally like, Texas is so big. It's smaller than British Columbia, bro. That's fine. Like, I'm sure in America you can get away with it because no one knows how big any other parts of the world are. But I'm going to keep you honest here, okay? Now go to the next argument. Go to the next argument. We have more economic power. Okay, is that what we were talking about? Braggy? Isn't BC just a frozen wasteland? We got fucking whales, bro. It's a rainforest. It does get cold, though. There's 8 people there. Isn't that what you like? Isn't that why you moved to the American South? Is so that your neighbors can't hear you fart? You're cooking their ass? We didn't have to get... I have no problem with Texas. I mean, I imagine if you took the median Texan, I would disagree with them on some things, but I respect it as an American state that has its own distinct cultural identity, a great history of cuisine, and certainly is one of the economic engines driving the earth, not just the nation, but the earth. But like, stop bragging about how big your shit is. It's not that big, okay? It's not your fault that there's fucking 50 states, but quit bragging, okay? Stop glazing Texas. Texas gets more money from the government than it contributes. I believe that you fact check it, but I don't believe the fact. How can that be true? They all have 10-gallon hats. There's no way, man. Dude, come on. Someone run the numbers for me on that. And by run the numbers, I mean look it up. Isn't Texas like the 6th largest economy in the world if you took it out of the United States? That's California. Okay, isn't Texas like 7th then? They are a net contributor. Look at that. Listen, we're not gonna, we can argue with facts and logic, okay? We don't have to debase ourselves by telling lies about Texas. We can just use the stuff they willfully tell us to make fun of them. It's 8th on a basic Google search. Thanks for the insult. It wasn't a particularly complicated Google search. It was a basic Google search. Why didn't I do that? Oh, maybe because I'm fucking trying to guess what this piece of crap is right here. Isn't this the country that's on its own flag? Is this not Kosovo? Or have I lost my mind? Oh, really? I thought it was the country that's on its, or is it Cyprus? And Cyprus is on its own flag? Oh, no, I'm lost. You're Georgia. You are Georgia. Okay, we got there. Bonus round, please. My life is a bonus round. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. This is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Metacritic score 91. This is Shadow of the Colossus. Originally on the PlayStation 2. This is Ico. Action Adventure Stealth. Metal Gear Solid 3 Peace Walker. I guess I should, or Snake Eater. I guess I should have known from the snake, huh? I got tunnel visioned on the Mexico filter. I was like, bro, this has got to be Ico. That's true. I wish I could do a Joe from Family Guy voice. Snake Eater. My heart was in the right place. Absolutely no room for execution on that one, but my heart was in the right place. That's so bad. You know, he says, hey, Peter. Snake Eater. My goat's hidden the glizzy sideways. You know what I realized? I was thinking about this weekend. I'm not doing this just to be, I don't know, like, what's the word? Contrarian? when I get close to the end of a hot dog, I kind of eat it like a hamburger. Like I kind of turn it sideways. And when I get close to the end of a hamburger, I kind of eat it like a hot dog. Like you'd have to be crazy to eat a hot dog, or to eat a hamburger like a taco when you first get it. But when you got like 4 bites left, rotating it on its axis and doing it hot dog style feels right. There's something that, like, when I get I had a long Italian sandwich this weekend. It was not from Subway, okay? And you know, as an aside, because I'm living in my 90s era, I went to the restaurant, I ordered it at the counter. Guy handed me the sandwich 5 minutes later, said, hey, I like your jacket. They're right, men don't get complimented enough. My ass is straight as hell. And I was like, I mean, it got me feeling a certain way. I was like, he likes my jacket? Holy. It felt, I'll be riding on that compliment until like the 2030s, bro. What kind of jacket was it? It was mesh and I had no shirt on underneath. So you could see both of my nipple piercings. Hot. It was just a jacket. Anyway, when I was eating the sandwich, normal way. I should be careful with my hand placement, I suppose. Got to the end of the sandwich, and you know, they got like a seam, like the bread is closed on one side, and then it's open on the other side where they made the cut. I was like, at the end of the sandwich, you gotta go like that, bro. It's designed to be consumed in that capacity because it's got the load-bearing edge on the bottom. I'm not saying we're eating sandwiches all wrong. Like, there's a reason that people eat them the way they eat them. I'm just saying, next time you're eating it, think about it a little bit. If it's cut all the way through, you don't have a choice because your shit's all gonna fall out. But if it's only cut 75% of the way in, like a hot dog bun, render onto Joey Chestnuts, that which is Joey Chestnuts. This is soup. Am I fucking crazy? It's soup and saltines. How could I not say it's served in a mug? This is the United. It's not the United. It's Canada. What? It's the United. 2,000 kilometers. It's the United States. Chicken mull. The fuck is chicken mull, bro? That's soup. The exact origins of chicken mull are unknown. The name mull is derived from Scottish, which means fish or meat stew. It typically contains chickens, onions, celery, carrots, potatoes, and a thickening agent. Yeah, I've heard of this recipe before. It's called every soup that's ever existed. It's a popular comfort food in the southern United States and also every other country on Earth. In recent years, chicken mull has gained recognition outside of the South and can be found on the menus of some restaurants. Bro, it's chicken soup, bro! That's every fucking soup on the planet. It's not soup, it's mull. It's not soup anymore, it's mull. Anyway, we still got 14,000. I'm a little pissed off, though. It's pissing me off even more because there's a soup called mulligatawny. It's like they're imposing on two different parts of the soup political compass here. You're right, Rainbolt would be like, that's American grass. That's Golden Gate Park in San Francisco. Hello, NL. How goes the Balatro? Local Thunk, you piece. I'm just joking. Congratulations on making a great game. Did you stealth patch it to make it harder this weekend? Hey, where are you going? Did you stealth patch it this weekend to make it harder? I know you altered some probabilities, which I think was good, but did you also release like a patch that made it a little bit more difficult? Be honest. Be honest. We're all members of the free and open source software community here. Oppie, did you or did you not alter the drop tables for royal flushes? Angry raid? Is it an angry raid? Or is that what Local Thunk said? I never did. Dan raid messages have become indistinguishable from MSN Messenger emoji text chat from 2003. That's what Local Thunk said. I freaking knew it. Saw Apollo put up Avogadro's number. And you said, we gotta make this harder. It's getting too easy out there. Oh, legendary Perquillo dipped in Mama Liz's chili oil. British TikTok food tuber be like, mushy peas seasoned with salt. Would be tasty though. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. Made it all worthwhile. Oh, baby. I had some great fish and chips. I got kind of pissed off, okay? I took my daughter out for lunch yesterday. She always gets grilled cheese. I mix it up, but I've been getting the fish and chips a lot lately because they're pretty good at this place. She said, Daddy, I'm going to get the fish and chips too. I said, no problem. No sweat. She ordered kids fish and chips. It's like $10.99. Comes with a juice and the ice cream dessert. I ordered one piece adults fish and chips. She was like $21.99. Came out. My fish was like 3% bigger than her fish. Now, I mean, you could choose to see this a negative way. And you could be like, they gave her a huge cut because they like us and they see us in there. Or you could say, what the hell, next time I'm just saying she's really hungry. Give me 2 kids fish and chips. That was insane, man. She ate the whole freaking fillet too. I was like, you really gonna keep eating? I thought I was gonna take like half of it. Hang on, I gotta see this. The only British food TikTok that matters is Bevo. The most British food TikToker name I could imagine. I love it. Because he doesn't chew, and one of these days he's going to heaven for trying to swallow a whole potato on a live stream. My man is struggling to gulp down a whole head of broccoli unchewed. It's like watching a train wreck. That's his thing, is that he doesn't chew. That is. You can literally do anything these days.
Brussels sprouts were split up, so let's get into this. You know the rules as well. Jamaican style, big up the Levi Roots team. I actually rate this and we've got none left, so I'm going to have to go to the shop. Levi, sort your man out, send me some please. I've seasoned very well. Very nice.
His stomach getting food that was supposed to have like 80% of the digestion done by his teeth, tongue, and salivary glands. Bro, what the hell, man? I can't get the kind of peristalsis going to break this shit down. It kicks the can down to the small intestine. Small intestine's like, okay, opens up an aperture that's like 3 centimeters wide. Whole head of broccoli trying to squeeze its way through. Here we go again. What did I tell you, Celia? What did I tell you? You told us. What did I tell you? They always do this. They always do this. 29 bucks? No thanks. I'll take a Wheel of Fortune. Relax, I'll handle it. Next time, bro. Just lucky cards. Lucky ace goes crazy. I forgot what I was saying. Something about a flush house. And then I was going to say, it reminds me I've been using the same joke on my daughter ever since I saw it on the back of a Happy Meal box. I don't know if you're ready for this one, chat. What kind of key opens a banana? A monkey. Son of a bitch. How did you go to McDonald's last week? I don't know how often they cycle the jokes. You could say it's a Key and Peele. Yeah, we don't do that here. Reddit is that way, okay? Reddit is that away. Aw, I thought it was good. You have to stop the puns when they're good. If you stop them when they get bad, it's too late. There will always be one dude who's like jumping in. It's like a sad story. Bus full of sick children gets hit by train and obliterated. Top comment, yeah, this tracks. Oh my god, I'm so going to hell for this. Oh lol, but I can't stay. And then like 8 comments down, my wife left me. Anybody got any advice for me? Some 15-year-old kid from Omaha. Yeah, bro, you gotta delete Facebook. Like, it's just, you gotta nip it in the bud is what I'm saying. You have a responsibility to fix the culture. It is your problem. Let me see if my wife is ready to stream. Dudes with wives love to say my wife. It's true. Unless you go through a period where you say like my partner, and then you're like, what am I doing? They know. That'd be nice though. You meet like new parents at daycare, and then just, if your wife's not there, say like, oh yeah, my partner brings my daughter in the morning. and then like make them think that you're gay married. And then when you show up to like their kid's birthday party, you're like, surprise, I'm straight, bitch. Gotcha! Get owned, bro! Because of my use of the ambiguous term partner, you thought I was in a gay marriage. I'm in a straight marriage, actually. That's why you shouldn't assume. What is this bit? Media illiterate people, when you have a bit that says the word gay, is this homophobic? It's not homophobic. It's fucking insane. It's what an insane person would do. The joke is that I'm crazy. It's just dumb. Actually, it's probably the smartest joke that's ever existed. If it was dumb, you probably would have said it. I always say my partner Dan, I'm married to a woman named Danielle. Oh, dude. And then when you show up, they're like, where's Dan? You're like, guess what, motherfucker? She's right here. That's great. I would use that. That's like a 50-year bit. I would use that bit every time I met a new person for the rest of my life. I call my wife my roommate and she hates it. That's why I love I swear I'm not ragging on Apollo. I love when he talks about his old roommates and I'm like, bro, that's your brother, right? I get that, like, the important part of it is that they were your roommates because the story indicates that you were living in the same house. But I laugh every time when he's like, my old roommates are like this. And I'm like, bro, you share 50% of your DNA with that guy. What in God's green earth is Schmidt's awesome corn top rolls? What are these, bro? The hot dog buns? You ever think about, we were talking about it in the Peloton sub-community last night because someone in there said they make their own hot dogs. I posited something that is probably literally wrong but spiritually correct because my soul has the mandate of heaven. You can't home make a hot dog, in my opinion. If you home make a hot dog, it becomes a sausage even if the ingredients are exactly the same. So, hot dogs can only come from a factory where a machine did the entire process. Where a machine separated the meat mechanically, spit it out into cylinders, and then chopped it. Like, a hot dog, to me, means that no flesh belonging to mankind touched the sausage at any point in the supply chain. The first human flesh that touches a hot dog is my lips, mouth, and tongue when I eat it. Otherwise, it was robots from the slaughterhouse straight to the frozen food section or the refrigerated food section. If you home make a hot dog, it has now become a sausage. Have some self-respect. That's a sausage. Don't degrade yourself. You didn't home make hot dogs. You made, an Austrian sausage known as a wiener. Because I know when I bite into that shit, it is not going to be dark pink mattress foam, okay? It's gonna have distinct elements of meat and fat and like spices inside of it. It's not gonna be like one uniform red like piece of styrofoam, okay? My dad home makes hot dogs. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. I'm sorry. The value proposition, back me up, Diel Guiga, it doesn't exist. Get 12 hot dogs for like $2.99, okay? Bro is not out here getting a meat grinder and buying pig snouts and making his own hot dogs at home. It's just not good. Kielbasa, I could buy it, okay? No one's like, oh, this hot dogs, I gotta save money. You know what I'll do? Instead of buying a $1.50 hot dog at Costco, why don't I buy a $400 meat grinder and a bunch of snouts and toenails down at the abattoir? It'll pay for itself in only 48 years. I think that it's spiritually speaking, you can't home make a hot dog. You can only home make a sausage. 30 ounces. How many? This to me looks like a 12 pack of buns. Does that make sense? Like 2.5, 3 ounces of bun? I don't know what an ounce is. I know a fluid ounce, but these are solids, bro. So I don't think that applies. Am I insane to think that this is going to be like $4.99? Okay, it's way cheaper than I went as low as I thought I could. Oh my God, you can get stuff at Costco for $1.99? Sorry, for $2.49? This may actually, and I'm not trying to farm a bit, in sticker price alone, this may be the cheapest item you could get in Costco. Almost every item you buy in Costco is like at least $10.99. Okay, the hot dog. Sure, the hot dog and the pizza slice. But I'm talking about the stuff in the store. This will kill you though. It's probably better than the contents of the actual hot dog bun that Costco has. Like, it's $1.50. We got to be realistic. I know that they've done a lot of work to make sure that they can offer it at $1.50, but like, they're not sending their best flour. That's all I'm saying. What does that mean? Well, it means like you can't get like they have a facility, they have labor, they have like the infrastructure, like the point of sale machines and stuff like that. They give you a cup with every single one. Like, I feel like there are some people out there that are like, a hot dog and a drink should cost $1.50. And I hate to be this guy, but you are living in a fantasy land. They should not cost $1.50. The fact that they do is A, miracle, but B, something that should give you pause every time you eat it, because they're cutting something out of it or they're putting something in order to make it that cheap. They say it's a loss leader. Okay, so what are the unit costs? Fucking like $1.75? That's even worse, man. Loss leaders exist. Me, when I've watched one video essay, can it, kid? I'm an executive member. I take a look at the business statement every year, okay? We're not in the same ballpark here. Stick to stuff you know. Posting bat chest emojis under the new Pokemon announcement trailer. Such a backhanded comment. Fucking 22-year-old in Econ 101 in class. Loss leaders exist, you know. Why don't you write it respectfully? You're out here eroding the social contract between streamer and viewer for what? At least on Twitter Blue, they're getting paid 4 cents an hour. You're doing it for nothing? Just for cheap thrills? Yet DL Guiga gets blown for saying that stuff? Excuse me, he does not get blown. He gets complimented. And the fact that you think that they're the same thing, maybe that's why men don't get complimented enough. Obviously, it means too much to us. Secondarily, DL Guiga would say stuff like, actually, a lot of people don't know this, but Costco tends to offer the hot dogs as a perk of being a member, and it gets you into the store more often. This is known as a loss leader. The people who watch a 9-hour video essay are like, he hasn't seen the video essay. I'm busy making a video essay. It's called How to Be Bad at Balatro. One 30-minute part comes out every single day. Number of episodes, indeterminate. In the downtown Costco, you don't need a membership. That's true. That's one of the reasons that I did not go to the food court in the downtown Vancouver Costco. You go to the Richmond Costco, you go to the Burnaby Costco, you order the hot dog, it's in your hands within 5 minutes. You go to the downtown Costco, especially if it's a Canucks home game happening within the next 2 to 3 hours, you're in that Costco lineup for like 40 minutes to get a $1.50 hot dog. You're paying with your time. That's fine. I'm just saying, at that point, I'd rather, I don't know if it's still there, but they're like right next to the Costco, there's a cool like Korean Mexican fusion place. You can get like a bulgogi arena or a bulgogi burrito or something like that. Yeah, I don't think they should have brought the green men back. I could have lived my life without seeing the outline of the green men's penises. They should at least give them like a, I don't know how you do it, like some kind of tape or something like that to I didn't need to see that. 2 words. 2 words unspoken. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. You know what I'm talking about, Natasha Bedingfield. 2 words. It's a PG-13 sci-fi mystery thriller. I'm gonna know it. It's liked by audiences and loved by critics. I'm gonna know. It's Minority Report, bro. Run! They should have put Agent Smith in this movie. I was just thinking about this the other day. Can you imagine how hard it would have gone if Agent Smith showed up in the third act? Mr. Anderton. The main character of Minority Report is John Anderton. Anyway, that was nice. We meet again, Mr. Anderton. He does kind of have like a little. He's got like a little Donald Trump in the cadence of Agent Smith. Imagine if Donald Trump was Agent Smith. I don't know if I could do it, man. I don't think I can do it. But imagine, this is the promise of AI. It can do it for us. And we can all put our brains into the hot dog meat grinder together. What if Donald Trump was in the Matrix, bro? Fuck you. Okay, what are we doing here? Food guesser. This is a mole. Is this a mole? It looks dark like a mole, but ground beef. I mean, this is not a chili. It could be like a goulash or something. Brother, I'm saying Mexico. It's a bit of a crazy pick. Oh, it's chili? They must be cooking up weird chilies in Canada, because this is not what any chili I've ever eaten looks like. I don't know where the picture is from. That looks more like a mole to me. What does it look like to you? Usually, maybe this is why Texans get annoyed with other chili recipes. The chilies I'm used to are much lighter red. Still, like, not like the color of an apple, but much lighter red, and contain way more ingredients than just beef. Like, it would, the wet to dry ingredient ratio would be heavily tilted more towards dry versus the picture I'm looking at here. It looks good, don't get me wrong. Beans, corn, red peppers, green peppers, yellow peppers, jalapeno peppers dipped in Mama Liz's eat your ass oil, etc., etc. Beloved dish with a rich history, so true. A rich history dating back over a century. Laughs in Liechtensteinian. I'm just joking. My country confederated in 1867. Play the daily.
Spelunker.
Yay!
A noun meaning one who makes... Kaji. A noun meaning a tooth on the rim of a wheel or gear. The word originates from...
Kagi.
Hunch. A verb meaning to push...
Yeah, okay.
Vertical. A adjective meaning...
When Chris O'Donnell gets pushed to his vertical limit.
Pieces. A noun meaning a part of...
A noun meaning you.
Kerchief. A noun meaning a square of cloth.
Easy. I wear one every day.
Annuity. A noun meaning...
That one's for you, D.L. Guiga.
Depths. A noun meaning...
Multiple Johnnies.
Clatter. A verb meaning to make a
Something
rattle.
that happens that makes you rise to see what is the matter.
Ineptitude. A
No
noun
comment.
meaning the quality or state of...
What you will see in 27 minutes.
Mortification. A noun meaning...
To become a mortician.
Koine. A noun meaning a dialect or language of a region that has become the common or standard language of a larger area. Koine originates from Greek, meaning common, derived from the feminine form of koinos. Koine. A noun meaning a dialect or language of a region that has become the common or standard...
Yes! Last time I had that, I went C-O-I-N-E-E. I went French mode, koine. This time I listened more closely. From the Greek. From playing video games, I know that the Greek alphabet does not have the letter C. All C's become K's.
Flabbergasted.
Oh!
An adjective meaning feeling or showing intense shock. Gargoyle. A noun meaning a...
Boys, this is for all the marbles. 14 of 15. And the last one...
Unsportsmanlike.
Oh!
The adjective meaning not characteristic.
We beat spelling! Platinum trophy on spelling. Now listen. Was this the hardest seed we've ever had? No. But don't lie to me. 97.8% of you did not know how to spell koine, myself included. That was a nuts on the table moment. I lost on Kogi. Well, that one, to be fair, They lied to you. Supermarket sim is where it's at. Dude, I was watching Chibli play that. He's cut out for Costco. He scans the items, like sends the machine over to the customer and gives them exact change in 0.75 seconds. Faster than I could, for sure. And my mental arithmetic is pretty good. Above the median in this country, for sure. I mean, he was cruising, man. I mean, the median person's pretty bad at math. Probably because they have to learn Common Core now, where they give you the number 27 and they say how many 10s are there, and you write 2, and then it says how many 1s are there, and you write 7, and then it says how many 1s are there in total, and you write 7 again, and then they give you an X, and then the mom writes a paragraph under it and says, hey, teacher, can you please explain to me why this is wrong? When it said 7 1s was right, and then 7 1s was wrong at the end. And the teacher writes another paragraph that's like, they made us teach this to them. I wish that we could not do this, but I'll literally lose my job if I don't teach them to break down the number 27 into 2 10s, 7 1s, and then 27 1s. I'm not even saying Common Core is bad. I'm just saying that in third grade math, it looks like a horrible way to teach math, but you may reap the dividends later. It's like how when I learned programming the first 2 semesters, you know what they had us programming in? We were programming in fucking BlueJ, bro. What the hell is BlueJ? BlueJ is like I don't even know what to call it. Like, it was like a fake IDE where you couldn't do anything wrong. It's the worst Java IDE. I don't even remember. I mean, we gotta be honest. It was like 8 or 9 years ago when I used BlueJ. I feel like in the first semester of BlueJ, we didn't even like run any programs. And then the second semester, the teacher was like, you can use BlueJ for this entire semester if you want, but I would really recommend that you use Eclipse. So we were rocking Eclipse. We were hitting that Control-Shift F5. Eclipse sucks ass now. Eclipse was abandoned. They lost the NetBeans war. Eclipse is whack too. Well, Java is whack to begin with, boys. So let's not hurt each other, okay? Hurt people hurt people. But Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code, oh man. First year CS student, be like light mode NetBeans. Fourth year CS student, be like dark mode fucking custom linted VS Code. You don't even have to, you just literally write a plain text sentence at the top and hit Control-Shift F5 and it writes the program for you. Oh, baby. Editor's note, can someone tell me what Control-Shift F5 does? Is that compile and run? That lady in Minority Report be like, run! Remember? Sorry, I'm literally just killing time until I get my call time here. There's at least 200 software engineers who make 300 grand in this chat right now watching NL while stuff compiles. That's kind of crazy to think about. First thing that popped in my head is you guys should buy some gift subs, but honestly, no. I know that you're spending the money on the Reddit IPO. I wouldn't want to dig into that fund. I'm chilling. You don't need to buy gift subs, I'm just chilling. Of the languages I learned, I took 3 Java courses, 2 C# courses, HTML, CSS, that then turned into Node.js and Angular, a front-end framework for web development. You're gonna have opinions on all of those. You're gonna, C# is so elegant. Oh, I took 2 C++ classes as well. I really liked C# because it was like, you know, whatever you typed, it just did it. The verbiage, the nomenclature, the syntax was very easy to learn. Hey, Subserial, thank you as well. Thank you. But C++, you really felt like you were getting And I know the C programmers are going to be like, ha ha ha, and then the assembly programmers are going to be like, and then the people who wrote the fucking compiler in the first place are going to be like, and then the electrical engineers who built the chip in the first place are going to be like, and then the immortal deity that made the laws of physics in the first place is going to be like, well, but C++, you felt like you were getting under the hood a little bit. Like, when I wrote C#, I was like, any idiot could understand this. When I wrote some C++, I was like, this is just for me and the boys. But the worst programming language, the class was okay because the prof was goated. Worst programming language, Swift. The one that you had to use, I don't know if you still have to, but the Apple programming language you had to use to make iPhone apps, straight garbage. Like worse Java. Why would they made Java in like 1982 when they didn't know what they were doing, when they were still like the computers were just big rocks. They were like the size of a house. And then they made like Java but worse in 2011 or something. Like, what are you doing? So I don't know how that as far as I'm concerned, after I used Swift, I was like, whoever made that app where you're drinking a beer on the first iPhone probably should be working for like the NSA or something like that, because I don't know how he got through maybe they didn't use Swift back then, maybe they used something else, but I could barely get like a button to pop up on the screen in code. I had to use the visual organizer and then like drag the button onto the thing, and I'm like, you don't understand, I don't want to do that. I want to write 17 sentences about how to put the button on the thing. Can you do one for the humanities, bros? Oh, that's way tougher. You know what's funny? I know listen, in college, the engineers dunk on the humanities students. They say, what are you doing getting your PhD in like Russian literature? It's not necessarily a great signal for your employment prospects. After college, the humanities majors dunk on the engineers because the engineers can't fight back. They are at work holding a blueprint with the hard hat on and like looking at a bridge or something like that. They literally can't defend themselves. What's crazy to me is I gotta fight back on the humanities majors a little bit. I was in biology, which is kind of like the humanities of the sciences. I did take a reasonable number of humanities classes in university. I think it's important to have a well-balanced education. You know, there were people in my English and my classics classes that were like, we would talk and I'd be like, did you read the book? And they'd be like, nah, dude, I didn't read the book. I just kind of winged it on the essay. Then I go, oh, cool, what's your major? Thinking they're gonna tell me they're like in physics and they just had to take this. And they're like, oh, my major is English literature. I'm like, you're paying like, not a lot of money compared to what school costs in the US, but I was like, you're paying like 5-10 grand a year to get a bachelor's degree in English literature and you're not even reading the books? Like, what are you doing? In high school, that's like, sure, they're making you read the books and maybe you're not interested, but like, you know, your ass doesn't have to be here. I was gonna be mad, but it's accurate. I mean, you basically said, I'm gonna spend the next 4 years reading books. And then when they were like, read this book, you're like, nah, I'd rather not. Based? Well, I don't know. Wouldn't you rather like half-ass your way through? Like, okay, so you're gonna be like, NL, humanities is important. I agree if you read the books. But like, if you're gonna half-ass a degree, why wouldn't you half-ass one where like after you get it, you can use it to get a job more easily? If you're into the humanities, you should be passionate about the humanities and then like actually do the work so that it expands your mental. Are you logged on Discord? Is there a worse genre of chatter, no disrespect by the way, than guy who tries to herd the cats but is neither a herder nor a cat? Like, your ass isn't even involved. I'm just waiting for a message that's gonna say like, get started. I see Apollo right now is talking to Malf in a private Discord room. I don't think I'm ready yet. I don't think they need me. I was just asking. Oh, man. Okay, sorry, sheesh. Someone's got to say it, okay? I'm sorry. One of the smartest things I've ever said, and people want to shoot and kill me for it, is you want a streamer who has some contempt for his audience. It's the right way to do it. It's the way that the relationship should work. There should be a little bit of friction. I should resent the fact that I'm streaming a little bit, even though I appreciate it. And then you should sometimes be like, man, this motherfucker is like insufferable. That's the way that's the push and pull of the relationship. Otherwise, your ass will be watching like a streamer, like just alienating everyone on the platform. A streamer with the dim lights and then the key light and then their username and logo in neon behind them. And then anytime anyone subscribed at all, there would be like fireworks would go off and they would say like, oh my God, thank you for making my dream come true. And then on YouTube, they would be like, by the way, check it out. I just bought a Lamborghini Urus. You guys made my dream come true. It's a $250,000 luxury SUV. Like we're not doing that here. We're the fucking Joker and Batman. And I don't know who's who, but we're put on the earth at the same time and we're a fucking twin star system rotating around each other. And then when we all die, there's going to be another one, and 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 we're going to meet in Montauk, bro. You got to sell tarots for campfire? Yeah, but why would I sell them right now when we're easily clearing blinds? Because you're easily clearing blinds? Why not use them now when you don't need it? Am I crazy? When you pack a snack in the car, just in case you run off the road, you eat that granola bar like as soon as you get out of your driveway? It resets after boss blinds, my brother. You're just selling the cards for none reason. Go ahead, Fruggles. Go ahead, say it! Say it! Apologize! Sorry, Dad. Okay. Apology accepted. Because you doing it now adds on to what you're doing later? I hate to do this. Your fave chatter's favorite chatter. Resets when boss blind is defeated. /user, your fave chatter's favorite chatter. Account created 2017, which means you're at least 7 years old. So already this is indefensible. Selling now adds on to what you do later. You're selling it to stack up more mult over time. He refuses to sort by suit. This bit is burning valuable time. This man is so bogle-pilled. You did mention John Bogle. You skipped the pair. He replaces jokers every round. He's ass. My goat is washed. That's tough. That's tough because there's like one positive message for every 35 negative messages. I'm sorry it had to happen. What's an hour in seconds? Can I put in functions in IRC? Can I do 60 asterisk 600? 3600, thank you. 3600. I'll see you in 3 runs. Or never again. Ace 2 3 5 8. Let's do it. Get in the cage. Next round. Cards previously played are debuffed. That sucks because I am debuffing, or I'm playing a lot of cards. That's bad. But this is good. I hate to say it, we kind of got to let these glass cards fly. Someone in chat said, oh, Ace 1 2 3 4. Oh man, Ace 1 2 3 4 works. One day we're gonna learn the lesson, okay? I feel like some people, you know, when they're wrong in Balatro, in backseating, what they think is like, oh, I just won't be wrong next time. You're so close. The lesson you should learn is that these games are complicated. So if you say something, you know, either make sure you're right or dial down the condescension a little bit. Don't start your messages with imagine or something like that. Nah, bro, I don't think we'll be playing that. All right, we may die. Let me see here. This is trouble. There's a joker that lets you play Ace 2 1 3 4. That would be very surprising to me. That would be surprising. I'm not saying it's demonstrably false. There's a lot of stuff in this world that I don't know, but I would be a little bit surprised to find that there is a joker that allows you to play Ace 2 1 3 4 or Ace 1 2 3 4. There is 4 fingers as the joker. We have a literacy crisis in this country, people. Local Thunk, are you here? Can you help us out? See what we're getting in the tarot card packs here. He gives us Wheel of Fortune. Listen, boys. If there was ever a time, next time, that's a guarantee. Next Joker becomes negative! Yes! We are skipping tarot cards, though, but will we have enough money? Will we have enough money to buy a negative Joker? Skip a tarot. It's the right play. It's the right play to ensure it. Now, I'm a simple man. Yes! Corey, 2.577 e to the power of 1700. Get ready, okay? The Rock is in the building. That's what Jay-Z says. Now, what frickin' hands are we playing? We're playing spade flushes for the time being. But we eventually want to play 5 of a kind. Or flush 5. Look at this sexy motherfucker right here. Worst, I mean, it is 4 mult with like no downside, but certainly not what I was looking for. What's the negative Joker? I wasn't here. I swear I am not being rude or facetious when I say this. It is the Joker. It is the +4 mults joking Andrew, as we call him around these parts.
I don't want to scare you this time.
No, it's okay. Can somebody explain what E is? It's the constant that is defined by pi over the speed of light?
All I know is that when you see E, you move on to the next round. And Corey saw E, so
Okay.
he'll be moving on to the next round in first place, almost assuredly.
I don't know, brother. I got some pretty good jokers lined up here.
I think he scored, what was it, like trillions or hundreds of trillions?
It could take so long to calculate that we may not know who won until much, much later, maybe even tomorrow morning.
It was 10 trillion, apparently.
10 trillion.
Yeah, that's. But the good news is you're still in second.
Okay.
Chip and Sin they've not really scored a run even close. So you're sitting comfortable, but Dan pulled out a 20+ mil run on his final second. So anything can happen. You might want to improve that score a bit just to be safe.
Oh, it's happening. Don't even worry about it. It's happening.
I believe in you. Good luck.
And I'm playing flushes. And possibly we should look at Mars as well for now. Please don't write out Corey's score, long form. It's very disheartening. Oops. Obviously, Cartomancer is freaking cruising. I really don't want to get rid of Cartomancer for no reason. We could... I mean, Arrowhead has given us 50 chips, plus 50 chips on spades. That's not even that big of a deal. How'd you gulp like that? It hurt. It hurt a little bit. I think Certificate goes. And then... I guess the question is, what is our mult? Our mult is usually... Like, would we rather multiply our mult by 3 or add another 50 and then multiply it by another, like, 105? Why did, that's 150, bro. You forgot math. That's true. At the start, maybe we could double our tarot cards. And then move. That's crazy tech. Now listen, I don't think we need Hanged Man anymore. We got so few cards to get rid of. And we're not... Well, I guess we could... No. Listen, use your brain, bro. Okay, sell me. next me. Base, chips, and mult are halved. We literally could not care less. We've removed you from the deck. We've used another tarot card. We turned a wild card into a heart. Literally, who cares? I don't care, do you? We made a steel card. We're making love out of nothing at all. And then we won. And then move it. okay. We're still gonna win in one hand, but you move. That was with no... Who needs E, bro? We're going vanilla mode. 840,000 on anti-6. That's pretty solid. You're right. A hack Joker would go insane. I'm not wasting my money. But I am moving you back. Start with 0 discards. See if I care. Money calling. Hang on, I gotta get this. Moon creates some clubs. Don't mind if I do. You come back here. Bro's got better APM than StarCraft 2. Corey! Corey! Get ready, brother! Steel over tarot? Brother, have you lost your mind? Have you lost? I got 67 times 1.5 attached to this. No. This is the first one to go, okay? And then this one's leaving at some point, but not yet. Well, you gotta worry. Right now, we're building up pressure in the bottle. You're the motherfucker who tosses 1 Mentos into the Diet Coke and you're like, let her rip. No. You gotta build a device that then can put like 100 Mentos in it. And then you go, zoom. Trust me. The problem, how am I going to add more steel cards, though, when I'm playing so many polychromes? Like, a polychrome is basically like a steel that you can play. You have 200 bucks? Yeah, that's not, like, relevant to the situation, officer. Steel cards stay in hand. But I'd rather draw 10 polychromes. You can have polychrome steel. Then they won't be flushes. It's already 2x. Okay, but where's my chips coming from? That's my question for you. Where are my chips? I guess we're getting 50 chips out of this on the first one. From planets. Well, okay. You know what? You sold me. We can recover from this if it goes terribly wrong. No, we don't want this. We don't want to buy tarots now. That wasn't the Joker keeping us in the game. Okay, very nice. Anti-8. Love to see it. You move back here. +1 hand per round. Very relevant. Bro, the pack has hack on it. How could it not have hack in it? Wow! Negative baseball card? Even though we only got a couple uncommon Andrews, that's like an unbelievable pull, man. That Joker's like, it's one of the best Jokers in the game. That's like a 1 in a million chance. Not literally, of course, that would be insane. How about a chance to create some more tarots? We don't care about a blue seal. We're not destroying our Jokers. 2 enhanced aces. It's a tough choice. Something we know... Well, no, because we're going to delete it from our deck. Something we know... I'm going to keep around. So, we get to choose 2? Oh, brother. I don't know why I'm mad about getting more stuff. Imagine I clicked on the wrong one and got rid of all of my Jokers. Imagine. I'm sorry to do this. I think that has to be a sell. We got an archetype going. Here's an archetype for you, brother. That was not a disrespectful question, by the way, but... This is our archetype. How's that for an archetype? Well, this ain't so bad. Probably use temperance, but don't fool yet. See what you get off this. Oh, imagine. No, you never get it on the first jump. Oh, you never get it on the second jump. The flames are rising higher and higher. Endless mode. Okay, the real game begins now. What was Dan's score? He was at like 28 million. Oh my god, money's on sale to the extreme. Any hack? Any hack in the pack? Don't come back. It's alright, we got lots of room to play with. Oh, I didn't move it. No. No! Oh, God. It turns out it's okay. Alright, I'm not crying. Lock in. Sorry. So you're right. This is some serious business. We gotta lock in here. Okay, I'll tell you what, buddy. Money is not as relevant for us as flush scaling, although we're trying to play 5 of a kind as well. But we need to have no cards in here in order to get 2 cards off of that. Why not spend your money? So I'm just gonna level with you. I think I'm not the best Balatro player on earth, okay? But I think a lot of people, I don't think I can do it, man. I think it's a net negative. I think a lot of people are really bad at Balatro when it comes to money management. Like, they would rather just... Oh, you could just convert it to spades, that's true. They would rather, like at 200 gold, they're like, oh, I'm only making interest on 50. They would rather spend like 150 bucks on rerolls rather than like reroll 4 times and then have $190 for next round where you can buy stuff without having to pay 5 bucks for the reroll. Like, you gotta, don't get me wrong, we don't need to have 200 bucks. But at some point we need to go all in. We reroll in a hack or something like that. It's not about staying at the interest cap. Like, you need to have a savings account pumping as well. You need an emergency fund. It's so tempting for me to double a polychrome instead, but you know what? You raise a good point. We'll do it like that. No! Go back! Blueprint. Lock in! Lock in! Should have discarded this first, just in case. Tower. Brother, get out of my face with that. Get out of my face with that tower. Blueprint! No! I did it in time! I did it in time! Come on, guys! Come on! Come on with that! The next time. Lock in! Lock in! Okay? We gotta lock in. This is not a joke, bro. +1 hand size. Hack me? Hack? My nightmare is that I click 1 too many times too fast and just run right over it. Blueprint me. Just a glass card will be necessary at some point. Glass? What is glass override? Probably polychrome. Lock in. Thank you. I almost didn't lock in. Oh, man. Bro's literally out here making like a... What do we care about a gold card? This is all for tarot. Glass can have poly. It overwrites the bonus. Brother, that might... I mean, this... I don't want to lose this card from my hand, just to be clear. Or from... It still works. It's just the glass is shinier. And the pen is mightier. It's necessary if we want to get the highest hand possible, which is essentially what we're rooting for. Hack. Hack. Ah! Ooh! Okay, okay, okay. Now, it's got to be you. Though I appreciate the tarot cards you have given me, it has to be you. Yes. You're a 150 molt by yourself. Goodbye, my friend, and thank you for everything. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Next Joker becomes negative. Oh man. Oh man. Oh God. Oh man. Lock in. We're locked in. We're locked in as we speak. More taros, please. We're locked in. We're locked in. We're locked in. We're locked in. Maybe it is better on the driver's license or on the baseball. It's still really good. What the heck? ×3 mult on final hand of round? Sure. Planet cards in the consumable area? Yeah, sure. Okay, it is better on baseball. We figured it out. Better on baseball? I guess we got another uncommon too. It changes the calculus. Money's on sale today. Hold a Jupiter in hand. So freaking true. Anytime I get a chance to hold Jupiter, we gotta go with it. So freaking true. I'm so true, even this acronym. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Get bonused, my friend. You're getting dumped. Dumped, dumped, dumped. That's not a flush. Hold. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. Just send it, man. It's gonna be good enough. I guess we can wait for the last hand. Lock in. There's too much locking in, man. I got like the janitor's key ring. I can't keep it straight. $27 milli. So true. So true. I do think we're gonna cross Dan for third overall. It's pretty. I don't know if we're going to E though. We might just run out of time too. I think there's like less than 10 minutes left overall. 3335. Keep a mult so that the mult gets multed. Discard these. Andrews, steals or threes? We got another steal. This is my chance to get to E, brothers. Baseball's better. Baseball's best. Okay, I'm trusting you on this one. I'm locking in. This is my best chance to get E'd. I can't follow this. It's 132 million point score. Okay, that's pretty good. We're not quite in the E territory yet. I don't want to play a flush house, bro. I want a damn liter of cola. You want flush, not four? I guess because it's high. I gotta play a steal on this. It pains me, but I gotta play a steal. It's the only way. Should still get us there. Move it to acrobat. They've forgotten. Now there is how many triggers we getting off this? 1, 2, 3. If we move it to here to hack, we'll get 3 times 1.5, and we'll get the extra chips, and we'll get the extra money. Not that the money matters. It's actually the right play. And we've done the numbers. We haven't just typed it in all caps. We figured it out. It's a new era, lads. Okay. So it's gonna be, first we're gonna play some straight trash. We can play 3-3-3 and the ace and the spades, because your bonus cards already. We get 3-3-3, the ace and the 6, which means we can dump the 8. Lock in, bro. Lock in. And you're gonna stay here for now, and then we're gonna move you to hack afterwards. Any percent chipless. Okay. We're gonna play you and you, because we can't play 4 or 5 threes. Right now, we would play 2, because it'll get double triggered. Which means we're going to be playing ace for the chips, steel, 333 polychrome, and this 2. Yeah. Okay, play it. Hack will trigger before the mult, so it's worse. We got another steel card. That's nice. So this is something we need to fucking figure out, boys. Could we move hack to the end and make it worth it? Or is that not the... Explain it to me. Plead your case. What does Blueprint need to be attached to? Baseball. 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 Someone even used his full name, Jim Joker. Baseball. 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 Listen, it's not your fault if this is wrong. It's nobody's fault. What's the Jupiter play? We have a voucher where this gives us another times 1.5 if we hold it in our hand. Okay, hang on. We got a lot of first-time chatters. Baseball gives you 3.375 later. Hack gives you 3.375 earlier. Later is better. That's a good point, because you're adding first. Is it as simple as that? And then these don't add mult. Well, this one does. I guess, fuck it. Now, listen. Should driver's license be moved a little earlier because it adds 10 mult as well? In addition to its times 3? Okay. All right, send it, brother. And you're right, tarot before hack, so that the plus 108 then gets multiplied instead of multiplied then added. Okay, I don't know if that, I think it works, maybe it doesn't work in that order, I don't know. Send it. We're ready to go. Lock it in. That's not how it works. Okay, chatter, feel bad? My God, we got there. $9 in my pocket. Polychrome times 1.5. I don't think so, boys. I don't think that's gonna do it. I think negative Joker. We go next. I don't know. Playing a flush sets your money to 0. Alright, in hindsight, I wish I had rolled. But I guess money is not that relevant for us anymore. I don't think we're gonna get there, but there is a chance. Not a flush? It's not relevant right now. Don't concern yourself with this. We can only keep 3 3s in it. We got another steel card. That's crazy mode. Okay. More steals, please. Two more hands. Another steal. I'm just playing an ace. And then I salute you. I salute you. This is our only chance. I don't think it has a chance, but this is our only chance. Send it. 3 steals, basically a steal in here. Whoa! Yes! It's simple. We need one more. Well, actually, this is crazy. We need one more Jupiter, bro. Roll for the Jupiter. That's Neptune! So we need 47 billion. That's gonna be tough. That's not gonna be easy. I don't... That's not gonna be easy. Enjoy that. Dump it, dump it, dump it. Keep it, keep it, keep it for now. Dump it, dump it. Okay, now that we have 3 polychromes, dump it, keep it, dump it, dump it, dump it, dump it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it, dump it. Another steel has arrived. Okay, lock in, lads. Play it, play it. we're cooked, man. 47 billion is not happening. That's just not realistic. But it's been a great run. Another steel card. Dipped in Mama Liz's chili oil. This could still set a new personal best in the tournament, though, assuming they're still counting score here. So we have to leave the Polychrome 3 out, bro. I know it seems crazy, but this is the way. Send it. I really expected to see the flames coming out. We did get a 710 million point hand, though. That is pretty solid. Hear me out here, guys. It's been stuck in my head. Alanis Morissette voice, okay? What it all comes down to is that everything is gonna be fine, fine, fine. 'Cause I got one hand on my penis and the other one is squeezing my ball sack. What do you think? I got one hand on my ball sack and the other one's jerking off too. You gotta find the right series of words to go at the end. 'Cause I got one hand on my ball sack and the other one is tickling my asshole. Like this could work, man. I'm soft, but I'm gooning. I'm hard, but I cannot come. I'm a shower, but it's frigid, baby. 'Cause what it all comes down to is that everything's gonna be fine, fine, fine. 'Cause I got one hand on my ball sack and the other one's tickling my asshole. There we go, there we go. Can you sing me the song you sang this morning? Are you trying to get me demonetized? Because it's working. You're talking about, I mean, I didn't sing it to you, just to be clear. I sang it for chat. It was Alanis Morissette's One Hand in My Pocket. And it's like, I'm home and I'm gooning. I'm hard, but I can't quite come. I'm a shower, but it's frigid, baby. And what it all comes down to is that everything's gonna be fine, fine, fine. 'Cause I got one hand on my ball sack and the other one is tickling my asshole. You could see it, right? Hey, Local Doug, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Good timing on that one. Thank you. New ringtone just dropped. Are you like a 19-year-old British kid in 2008? You crashed your bus? Nah, I was getting ready to sell it anyway. Fuck. Thank you. Thank you for your support, Jupiter me. I can't take an Eternal Joker. I'm sorry. It cannot be done. I would rather run 0 mults than take an Eternal Joker that I don't need. Hopefully. That's why they call me Mr. Glass. And they do, people. They do call me Mr. Glass. Donald Trump, if he played Mr. Glass the way M. Night Shyamalan originally wanted. Bruce, you should know that's why my bones, Bruce, they're not good bones. They used to be good bones. They're no longer good bones. The bones, they shatter like glass. My skin is like tissue paper. It tears, is what I'm trying to say. Hello. Hey. 2008. You can hear it, right? Yes. Oh, this is Just Dance. No, yes, it's Just Dance. Come on. That's too easy. Bass goes crazy on that. I'm not mad that it's too easy. It's nice that it was easy. Sometimes, it's a song I've never heard. Ooh. Spin that record, baby. Do Just Dance. Gonna be okay. Sky do Okay, that's a good one. It's a good. I like Lady Gaga. I was gonna say as much as anybody, but that's not true. That's not true at all. Lots of people like her more than I do, but I like her okay. She's in Joker 2. Oh, you mean Joker 2? Un petit Beaujolais pour les enfants, s'il vous plaît? Yes, okay. C'est vrai, c'est business. C'est juste orange. Puis-je aller à la salle de bain, s'il vous plaît? I thought that was Dynamite by Ty Cruz. I had a weird French moment when I was picking up my daughter from a class. A mother held the door open for me, and I said thank you, and then she kept walking, and then she turned around like 3 seconds later, and she said, "Parlez-vous français?" And I didn't know how to respond, so my dumb ass said non, like non. And then she said, oh, I thought I heard you say merci. And I said, oh no, sorry. And then I was chiding myself. I was like, why did I say oh no, sorry in English? She doesn't speak English. And then I remembered that she said in English, I thought I heard you say merci. And I was just like, we gotta scrap this one and go again. Like nothing about this arrangement worked out at all. It was cooked from the get-go. Hey, can I tell you another story? I think my brain is melting down. I swear to you it's 100% true. I had a dream last night that I was eating goldfish, like goldfish crackers. I woke up and put my Bluetooth earbud in my mouth as if it was a goldfish cracker. And then like as soon as it touched my lips, it was like a jolt of adrenaline. My brain went like, whoa, buddy! Like, let's get some more blood in your brain right now. Like, let's get the alpha brainwaves cooking here. You almost just killed yourself by swallowing your Bluetooth earbud. And I was like, the heart rate probably went up to like 150. I was like, and then I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get back to sleep. 15 seconds later, shoo, shoo. That's scary, man. You don't have like control of your brain when you're sleeping. That would have been the worst way to die of all time. Maybe I wouldn't die, but like I'm sure it's not good for you. It's all sorts of fucking plastics and rare earth metals and shit. Chubby Emu already did the video where someone ate an AirPod. What happened though? They died. It exploded inside of them. I mean, it does have some kind of battery in it, right? Their throat got corroded by the battery. They presented to the emergency room. Okay, fucking chat GPT ass nurse. We love eating lithium, don't we, people? We do. Me swallowing a lithium ion battery and then farting a flamethrower out of my anus. Doesn't lithium react with air, like on contact? I don't know how much lithium is in a lithium battery, but I did do high school chemistry, folks. I did. I didn't like it, and I did not inhale. Here we are, gamers. This is so doable. Pokedoku, monotypes, dual types, final evolutions. I'm not calling 9, though it could happen, but I'm calling easy 8 here, okay? Dual type ground, Swampert. This is our go-to ground water. The final evolution of ground. In hindsight, perhaps should have saved Swampert for this one. But ground, there's no shot that Groudon is not ground. His name is an anagram for on ground. He has no evolutions? Bro, that's the final evolution, man. Does not include Pokemon without an evolutionary line? Then what the hell is Primal, bro? How you know a tort lawyer made Pokedoku? Dual type ghost Pokemon. Gengar. Monotype ghost Pokemon. I'm gonna hit you straight up. It's gotta be Ghastly, bro. Ghastly's not poison. Is he flying? Is he ghost flying? Check, can I get a check here? He's poison? He's purple. He's literally poison gas. He's literally made up, for one, so he's literally nothing. He's literally poison gas, maybe. There's nothing literal about him. He comes before Gengar? Sometimes they add in another type, bro. Sometimes they add in another type. Like Charmander's a monotype fire, and then Charmeleon's monotype fire, and then Charizard, they're like, guess what? G is flying now. You're right, they sometimes do. If no one got me, I know Origin got me when I'm right. Some people in chat are dyed-in-the-wool haters. Even if I'm right, they're like, you're wrong. Some people in the chat are dyed-in-the-wool stans. They're like, even when I'm wrong, they're like, I'm right. Origin is the enlightened centrist. When I'm right, he tells me I'm right. When I'm wrong, he tells me I'm wrong. That's my barometer. Ghastly was just Ghost in Gen 1? Well. Perhaps a bit more sodium chloride next time. No, he wasn't? Oh, well. Lies. In my Twitch chat, it's more likely than you think. Okay, dual type fire, Charizard. We just said it. I feel like 7 was a bit of a throw. Forget about this. Like, listen, I don't know Typhlosion Hizui. I don't know Darmanitan Galarzen. I don't know Aegis/Shield. This is from Dota. Misdreavus, I could have gotten. So her ass is purple, but not poison. Okay. And she flies, but she's not flying. Sure, no problem. Groudon Primal. Okay, I got annoyed for a second because I thought that this was this one. That's fine. No big deal. I did Groudon down here. That was my mistake. Groudon Primal. Least common. Swinub. That's a tough... Oh, yeah, that's a... Hey, oh, why would you say Swinub? Mamoswine is an ice Pokemon. Listen, you so-and-so. They add duotypes in evolutions all the time. What the heck is Basculegion male? Or Wormadam Sandy? I'm gonna be real with you. I'm vibing with Colossal, don't get me wrong, but Wormadam Sandy. What is it, like a piece of pizza with a bird on it? Like, what is it? It looks like a piece of frozen pepperoni pizza. Why not regular pizza? Regular pizza is much more of an isosceles triangle. They almost... Equilateral is a frozen pizza. When you cut a frozen pizza into quarters, a pizza that you get from a pizzeria delivered will be more isosceles than this, without a doubt. Sorry, I'm just trying to... I'm building my my first Netflix stand-up special. I'm writing... They love the frozen pizza bit. You ever notice how when you get a pizza from the store, it's cut into eighths, but when you get a frozen pizza, you can only cut it into quarters? What is the deal with airline food? Brother, I honestly, God is my witness, I think they're trying their best. I mean, they got a lot of things to, you know, get under control. They're flying an airplane, they got 200 people on it, they got all their luggage and stuff like that, and then people are like, oh, my ratatouille doesn't taste fresh. And you're like, brother, listen. I'm not saying you have to go like, thank you for the ratatouille, but let's at least like, you know, keep our keep our priorities straight here. Microwave mac and cheese tastes 8 times better? Well, yeah, are you buying like 15,000 servings of it a day and then loading it onto like a metal cylinder where 250 people get served by 3 underpaid individuals who fucking hate you? Yes? All right, well, I apologize. I wasn't familiar with your game. I still think, like, being a flight attendant is like a crazy job. It's like, when the plane takes off, 80% of your job is being like a server, but 0.001% of the time, you're expected to basically be like a paramedic. Or, I don't know if you're expected to sacrifice your life for passengers' lives, but like, if things go wrong, it's like, you are not a waiter anymore. You are like priority number 1 project manager for saving as many lives as possible. I feel like if shit goes down, like inside of the Cactus Club Cafe, I'm not gonna turn to the server and be like, what do we do? Everybody in the restaurant, bracing positions. Happy birthday to you. Okay. Anyway. Brandon Stokely was one of 3 wide receivers to total over 1,000 receiving yards on this 2004 AFC South team. Easy, bro. Falcons. It can't be the Falcons, because the Falcons they played the Patriots in the Super Bowl. And the Patriots are in the AFC. 2004. Who was airing it out in 2004? The Chiefs were airing it out in 2004. Trent Green was throwing bombs. Phillip Rivers maybe on the Chargers. Drew Brees on the Chargers before that. John Bryan on the keys right now. Okay. Chiefs. All right. Wrong. Who was it? Colts. Colts are in the AFC South. You know, Indianapolis is like 10 seconds from the Canadian border. And Kansas City is like 400 miles south of that. It said AFC South, brother? Bro, Kansas City is fucking way more south than Indianapolis, bro. I don't care what Roger Goodell drew the lines of the fucking American map as in the NFL. I'm talking about longitude and latitude, brother. We hold these truths to be self-evident.